we've arrived at the hard questions. So this is part C, where each correct answer is worth 8. So let's take a look at question number 21. In the diagram, the central circle contains the number 36, right here. Positive integers are to be written in the 8 empty circles, one number in each circle, so that the product of the 3 integers along any straight line is 2592. So for example, this number times this number times this number is 2592. And that's the same for every single straight line. If the 9 integers in the circles all must be different, what is the largest possible sum of these 9 integers? Largest possible sum, okay. Okay. Interesting question. So I think, okay, so here's a thought experiment. Here's what I'm thinking. If you have if you want the sum, if you want to produce the largest sum, right? You want these numbers to be as different as possible. And what I mean by that is this. So for example, if all the numbers must multiply to be, let's say 12. If there are 3 numbers, if there are, okay, so if there are 2 numbers, some number times another number is 12, right? And how do you have this number and this number such that you get the largest sum? You know what I mean? So for example, 3 times 4 is 12, yes, but 2 times 6 is also 12. 1 times 12 is also 12. But which 2 numbers have the largest sum? And usually they have the largest sum when they're most different from each other. So for example, 3 plus 4 is 7. 2 plus 8 is 10. 1 plus 12 is 13, right? So clearly you want the ones that are like the most different. Right, okay, I can't, I'm trying to, okay, here's my eraser. Let's erase this. So the point that I'm trying to make is that we want to have the numbers such that they are the most different possible. So, okay, central number. And also the other condition is that they must all be different, okay? So if in our earlier example, if we had already used 1 times 12, then, then we have to use the next numbers, which is like 2 times 6. And if we had already used 1 times 12 and 2 times 6, then the third option will be 3 times 4. So that's kind of the strategy that I want to go with. I don't know if that's the solution to the question, but we can try for sure. So first of all, let's figure out 2592 divided by 36. Now, I think that's gonna be, I can't do it in my head, so I'm just gonna pull out my calculator. $25.92 divided by 36 is going to be 72. So 25.92 divided by 36 is 72, which means that if we multiply any of those 2 circles together, they should all equal to 72, right? And the largest one that we can produce right away is 1 times 72. That's going to give us a sum of 73. So let's go to the next one. 2 times 36 3 times 24. Then we can we do it 4 times 16, 18. 4 times 18. Okay, so the product along, if the 9 integers must all be different. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 72, 36, 24, 18, they're all different, so that condition is satisfied. And so let's calculate the sum. So 1 plus 2 plus, so I'm just gonna, for the sake of time, just gonna plug into my calculator. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 72 plus 36 plus 24 plus 18. That will give me 160. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 18 plus 24 plus 36 plus 72 is 160. So I think that's the largest possible sum. Now I'm going to check the answer and I hope I am correct. That's not the answer key. So it's actually B. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. If the 9 integers in the circle must all be different. I see what I did wrong. Right. So this one and this one are the same, right? So we can't use 2 and 36. So let's correct it with a different color. So instead of 2 and 36, we have to use something like, I don't know, what's another factor? Like, what's the next factor? We've already used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6. Yeah, 6 is a factor. Because 2 and 3 are factors, that's how we know that 2 times 3 is also a factor. So that's going to be 6. And 72 divided by 6 is 12. So that's going to be a 12. So then if we have these numbers, which are all different now, and we added them up, so 1 plus 6 plus 3 plus 4 plus 18 plus 24 plus 12 plus 72, that will equal to, let's see, 1 plus 6 plus 3 plus 4 plus 18 plus 24 plus 12 plus 72 is going to be 140. That's also not the answer. Okay, let's see. Now I'm very curious what the answer could be. Oh, I forgot to add 36. Okay, so let's sorry about that. Let's take a look. What is the largest possible sum of these 9 integers? We're not just adding the 8, we're adding also the 36. So yes, 140 plus 36 will be 176. So yeah, the answer is B, not A. So it just goes to show, Like reading the question is so important. Yeah, so that's definitely a mistake that I will try to avoid in the future. Just read the question really carefully and not make any assumptions. Okay.